So, Bob Vylan. Before we get on to Mr. Vylan, can we just talk about Glastonbury and the obsolescence of it? Is it just me, or does it now feel like a glorified 90s weekend? I mean, Pulp, I think they stole the show, apart from Bob Vylan, of course, but mid-90s, that was 30 years ago. In the mid-90s, a band from 30 years before that would have been 1965. Also, did anyone else see the irony of all of those middle-class twats in straw hats singing along to common people, unaware that the song is actually digging out people like them? Whatever you think about Israel-Palestine. With an act like Bob Vylan and their chant, you sometimes have to zoom out and think, am I doing my master's bidding for him? What do we mean by that? You might be a free speech believer, even a free speech absolutist. When you deem the other side of the aisle to be coming for all your idols and silencing the people you agree with, then someone who's very clearly entrenched on the other side of the aisle chant death to the IDF. And are you really angry about what he's chanting? Or are you angry with the hypocrisy of it? What you got to be careful of, that you're not ultimately calling for something that you don't believe in, such as censorship, because you're censoring your enemy. As human beings, I think we are programmed to really despise hypocrisy. Like it's in our DNA to be weary of a creepy crawly, even though I live in Britain, I've never lived anywhere else. And there are no poisonous creepy crawlies in Britain, yet the way they move is programmed into my DNA to be fearful. Not that I am fearful. But I think human beings have a similar thing with hypocrisy. I think it was a Shakespearean coined phrase to be hoisted by your own petard. But you have to ask yourself, is wanting to see someone being hoisted by their own petard is that really what you want to think? Or do you want to be thinking, I don't want anyone to be hoisted by anyone's petard? Two wrongs don't make a right. Two wrongs in this case probably do make a right for your lizard-faced overlords, you know. Whether you wave a Palestinian flag or support the Star of David, it's basically a puppet show, isn't it? That's Punch and that's Judy. But the industrial military complex is the one with a hand up each other's arses. They're being rebellious and iconoclastic. This all started with Occupy Wall Street. The Occupy Wall Street movement was happening, and they were in their tents, and the bankers and the elites and the top 1% could see all these tents and thought, they'll be gone by Monday, it'll be a weekend thing. You can search when terms are used in like the Wall Street Journal, the New York Times, and all of a sudden that's when the words like homophobia, transphobia, racism, this, that, the other, it went up like 3,000%. It was the elites looked out from their ivory tower and they looked at this sea of tents, different coloured tents, all with one unified, worthwhile cause of ending the financial elite. So the financial elites grabbed their megaphone and said, hey, all the people in red tents, they hate all the people in blue tents. And all the people in blue tents hate all the people in the green tents. And then all the people in the tents started looking at each other and going, it's a classic divide and conquer, isn't it? So because you don't like hypocrisy and you want to see Bob Vylan punished, because you want to see an even hand of the law, you're now actually calling to implement something that you were opposed to when it was happening to Lucy Connolly. And they're a punk band, and to be fair to them, that's what a punk band's supposed to do. Can you remember Johnny Rotten swearing on the Bill Grundy show? Obviously he wasn't meant to do that. The filth and the fury. Now you could argue that this is much higher stakes. But is there a Palestinian that's got a member of the IDF in the crosshairs and thinks, I better not pull... Actually, Bob Vylan said it's okay, fuck it, I'm going to blow his head off. Where do we end? Can we not say eat the rich? I mean, do you believe in cannibalism? Surely it's not okay to endorse eating of any human being, never mind their bank balance. I don't know. We need to get a bit of perspective, people. Zoom out. Is this benefiting you? Is this benefiting the Palestinians? Is this benefiting the Israelis? going after Bob Vylan for saying what he said, it's benefiting the authoritarians that want to shut us all up. But anyway, that was the first episode of Smooth Boy Shave Club. Most important message is it's the end of the era of the beard. The smooth boys refute the beard. Own your face. You're hiding something. Huh? Wearing a beard, you're a bit like the fat guy in the swimming pool with a t-shirt on. You're not really fooling anyone, bruv. Oh, God. Ah, that is exhilarating. There we go. Ready for the day. Like a fucking man. Smooth Boy Shave Club. Wet shave every day.